Hey guys, and welcome back to Mesh Woolworks YouTube channel. And in today's video we're going to create this scene, which is the forest scene with very dense shrub and trees. For this project we're going to use the scattering add-on, and I'm using a biome reader, which is the free version of GeoScatter. So this project is basically a super simple one, and we rely heavily on the vegetation assets. So I'm hoping you can use your best assets here to have the similar or even better result later on. So let's get started. These are the mood board for these projects, and this one image particularly is the major inspiration for planting, step style, and general feels. I'll put the link of this Pinterest board on my description below. Alright, first we're going to create our landform. And this project is not based on a real location, so I'm just being creative with the elevations. Other than that, I think there's not much to explain, and I think I'm gonna speed this up. Now I'm creating the basic step so I can match the dimension with my stone step later. Then we use the rock generator add-on. It's a built-in add-on, and you just need to activate add mesh extra objects on your preferences. And then next we convert the rock to mesh and adjust it with proportional editing and a bit of sculpting. I just made 5 unique steps, and after that I just copy them by pressing Alt plus D so they share the same data. Now as you can see, I'm unhiding the base steps, and the idea here is to match the top of the stone with the steps I unhid before. Now the fun part begins, and we're gonna use the scatter add-on to plant the general area and also manual planting for the closer view area. Now we're gonna add the trees cutout I made before to fill the background, so it's not empty and at the same time won't make my scene heavy. Also, I enable the transparency in material setting to let light pass through, and add normal map as well. I set the roughness to max to prevent reflection and making it look flat. Besides the main landform, we also make the surrounding landform, which later will be planted on using scatter. This is just to make it more dense and shady. Now this is actually quite funny because I'm trying to snap the surrounding landform to the main landform, but it's just not working. My thought is to take one vertex to another vertex so it can snap perfectly. And to do that, the only way I know is to set the snap width to active, and I need to be in edit mode to select one vertex and make it as active. The only drawback of this method is the origin of the object is changed and need to be reset. For planting in surrounding terrain, there's nothing special. I'm just using scatter and manually place trees to create shade and dense atmosphere. realized my backdrop doesn't look really good, as it just becoming light green from the light passing through and it looks flat. To fix this, I add few trees behind the backdrop to create some shadows. For the camera movement, it will be pretty basic and easy. Also, I want two different shots with two different camera, so there will be transition between those two shots. To assign the camera, we need to select Bind Camera to Markers in Marker tab, and the same thing with the second camera. Make sure to set the camera as active before binding it to markers. Don't forget to turn on the planting layer for a while, so when we set the camera, there will be no plant blocking the movement. Otherwise, clipping will happen and it's not really looks good. For texturing, we'll only texture the terrain and the stone steps. Also, no manual UV wrapping involved, but rather we'll use cube projection, so it will be automatic. We only do this because the object is not shot in close up. For this part, I'm just curious and I tried to set the UV by Smart UV Project. But as we can see, nothing changed, probably because the node is already set to generate it. For lighting, I'm using HDRi and I downloaded from Polyhaven. I'll put the link in the description below. For setting up the exposure, I'd rather have it set in the render setting than using compositing to save the render time per image. The challenge with animation is that we're going to render a lot of image, so every second's count. To make this shot more dramatic, we're gonna add depth of field effect, which is change in focus distance just like when we use the real camera. Setting the render quality is very important as we're going to render 400 plus image for 16 seconds video. I can't give the exact sample number that works for you guys because it depends on your machine. My suggestion is to try render one image first and then see if it fits your desired render time. And also don't forget to check the persistent data if only you're going to render the final animation. If it's only for render tests, then uncheck it to prevent Blender from running out of RAM or VRAM and making it crash. Also remember to set where the rendered image will be stored and render it as image so you can stop and resume the render from the latest frame. As I explained before, if you're going to render tests, uncheck the persistent data to prevent Blender from crashing. This single image render test is important as we're going to input it to the compositor. That render test image will be used as an example to set the glare effect that later will be applied to every single rendered image in the final animation render. Now is the moment we've been waiting for. To render the animation, go to Render tab and select Render Animation, or you can press Ctrl plus F12. This is the final result, which is the image sequences and need to be joined with video editor. I'm using free video editor, the DaVinci Resolve, to input the image sequences and turn it to video. Just drag and drop the edit section in DaVinci Resolve and it will turn to be a video ready to be exported. Hope you guys found this video helpful, and feel free to ask me questions if there's part that is not clear. Also don't forget to give this video a like, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.